Oh,
I really like it. Like the gaming stuff back to the bar, this and all that, and it's just a cool concept. Gaming, and then you could chill here, drink, eat.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
If you haven't been here before, make sure you head over to 4455 Broadway, Uptown Gaming. A very cool experience, all right? You could come here, get your drink on, maybe play a little game. We'll put like an easy game for you and your shorty because she probably sucks. So, so y'all can compete in something.
Eta is a professional button smasher, so
Yeah?
she got it. I said Mortal Kombat, anything like that, she got you.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
Alright, the shooting games, don't put me there.
No COD for
You
you?
want to see my anxiety go through the roof? Shooting games. Immediately.
Okay, so you're more of like the fighting, like Tekken and stuff
Anything I
like that.
could button smash, call me.
Okay.
Aside from that, you have to think and move around, you aim.
And players be nice
No.
and they get frustrated and they lose to her too.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
They don't know what's happening next.
Oh man,
Guys,
reminds me of like just gaming reminds me of Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Like every time I just old time like nostalgia at its finest. You know what I'm saying? You walk in here and it's pretty nostalgic.
Yeah. We
It's really cool.
our vision behind this space was really to have a gaming space for us, like for us by us kind of thing. We've been doing events for a long time. Besides like having the bar here, like I always tell people, like at the end of the day, like we are a brand. We're not just like here have a bar and a restaurant. We've been doing event planning, gaming events for a long time, at least like 8-9 years across like the East Coast. Could be anywhere from Comic-Con, schools, restaurants we've been working with, especially uptown. And we've been building a following. And it wasn't until like at least a year and a half ago, 2 years, that we said we need our own spot. And we just got to work.
which goes great with our very first question. What inspired you guys to open up this bar?
You meet up with your boys and you go to your boys' crib, you play some games, you meet up, you talk shit. At chat, just talking shit with your boys. I mean, I'm blessed to have a lot of friends that I grew up with, and we all play everything together, from shooting games, fighting games, and then we older now. We got some resources now. We've grown. We're not just little kids in high school, so we decided, hey, a few of us decided to take it seriously and see what we could do. And we from up here, and we felt like we didn't have nothing up here that could represent us in terms of like gaming. At least from like having a venue. There's other places all over the tri-state area, a few that you can go to, but the brand is just not going to be there when it comes to like the uptown culture. And whenever we went over there, yeah, we had a good time as whatever, but it didn't feel like us. So we wanted to put, to create that pretty much.
By the way, Andy's in the house.
what's up? What's up? Shout outs to Uptown Gaming. And let's continue with this interview. I just want to add one thing. What you said, I felt was very, very important about finding a location that represented you. And I wanted to ask that question. So you guys originally grew up here. You guys are familiar with the area. And so my question is, what made you guys sort of, not trying to be confusing, but what drove you to get a spot, in this location? Like, what was the contributing
Wow.
factor?
How did you choose the location for the bar?
Yeah,
I got you.
Well, for that, let's backtrack a little. The first events we used to do was at Mercy College. That's where we met. And the gamers, they were always hungry. Oh, I'm hungry. I want this. So we would buy them pizza.
You guys met gaming?
we met in school.
We met in,
Okay.
because we both did business classes.
Yeah.
So I met him more.
We met in business school.
And we would buy them pizza. That was like 2016. Fast forward, after COVID, whatever, we did events at 4080 Broadway. And we ended up meeting Ivan. I don't know if you guys know Ivan Manitos. Shout out to Ivan.
Shout out to Ivan.
It no sirve, pero whatever. He knows that. He introduced us to Anthony, who was one of the owners of Last Pie, right? What's it called?
Bodega
And then we
Pizza.
did in Bodega Pizza, and before that it was like apartment 79,
78.
8. I always change the number. And we came here. We started doing events here, and one random day I go, "This would be a cute place to have." And he's like, "No, it's too small." I'm like, "Well, move the bar from here to over there, and then move that from." And I'm like painting the whole story. They call me La Bruja because I call
Yeah,
it.
they do.
So
scary.
I was just like, watch us. We're gonna end up having the spot.
One thing that's another.
We have the spot, and now hopefully we still have the pizza oven back there, so it kind of like full circle for this specific spot. Like the universe just knew where we were going.
Yeah, but from like doing the events at Mercy, like
It's a trip.
so we went to Mercy College, but so this originally started as a video game club when I was in school. Like I was heavily involved on campus doing all things gaming. And then from there, I took that love and I just kept doing gaming events at school. I built a community at the school. And then after we graduated, we just kept going with it. And then took it like back home here. Cause I was dorming in Westchester and I was taking classes in 34th Street too. And I met her in 34th Street. And we had a big community in Midtown.
No, en la calle tampoco.
No, en la calle
So you
afuera.
met me in the 34th Street.
I met her in the Mercy College 34th Street campus.
In Mr. Wazi's class.
Yeah. Shout out to Wazi. And yeah, and then after that, we just started putting some friends together. We did a lot of events, honestly, uptown. We did, shout out to a few places that I don't know if they're still around, but they held us down for many years. There's a cafe in Harlem called Chip Cup.
Oof.
We should do events there. RIP to Heist Tavern. We should do events at Heist Tavern back in the day when I was in business. We should do a bunch of events in the Bronx. And then a bunch of spots here in the Heights just started hosting us, like North End, Pate Palo, a bunch of places up here that gave us an opportunity. Many other restaurants that we really had no fear, honestly. Like she'll tell you, I was trying to make this happen.
Oh, yeah.
I would go from restaurant to restaurant on the strip, the whole Heights, and I would walk until
trying to sell.
Yeah, until an owner said, yeah, let's give this a chance.
All right, question. I have a question. So when you would book that restaurant, how would you set it up to kind of match what you're doing here in a sense? Or
yeah,
obviously it's a lighter scale because it's not your own spot.
I would say honestly, you gotta.
Because like I'm picturing, my bad to cut you off, but I'm just like picturing you like carrying 20 monitors.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
dragging.
No, yeah,
all the equipment.
the system. Wow,
You're
that's
right.
crazy.
We actually one time almost left a dolly in the corner of
oh my god,
Triumph, right?
Full of like gaming stuff.
monitors.
Monitor.
Oh wow.
And then like 2 blocks.
We
We
used to-
like, where is it? And we're like,
We used to borrow all the friends we could borrow to help us carry monitors and systems everywhere we went. We also did events like in Times Square too. There was another bar. Shout out to Printers Alley. They used to let us do events down in 42nd Street, and we used to do events there. And we would haul 3 or 4 dollies of monitors, PlayStation, switches, everything we could, throw it in boxes
Yep.
and carry with us. And this is before I had a car. Eventually, after we have a son. He's 3 years old. Before we had a son. Thank you.
Congrats.
Before we had our son, we didn't have a car. I didn't really need it. After him, then I was like, yo, no, I gotta get a car. It's quiet. But money, that was prime COVID. So, but before that, we were just taking trains everywhere and Ubers and Lyfts and Vias, like everywhere with the equipment. So you're right. Yeah, we were hauling a lot of equipment with us in the cold, rain, whatever.
train.
But going back to the conversations with the bars, like it wasn't easy because a lot of places said no, and you gotta have no fear and you gotta have a silver tongue to talk to a lot of these owners uptown, because some of them see the money first and then they see the concept, and some of them don't believe it, and then you show them the concept and it's working, and then they get greedy, and then that's when you gotta step back. So we went through a lot of like adversity too, doing events in different places.
Well, that's
Yo, shout outs to you guys, man. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah,
for sure. Dedication at its finest, man. You guys deserve it.
Thank
You know, after all of that, that's crazy. I mean, you guys have your own spot now. You don't got to drag it nowhere now.
I mean, cuando una vaina la otra, I mean, we're still here, but it's like good. Well, I would say it's a good problem to have. The problems we have now, we were wishing we had like before, you know. So before
What's up, man? That's what's up. Sure.
Okay, so you spoke a lot about like special events. What are some current special events or tournaments that you guys are currently having? And where can the people find them? Because I want to come in and play some Smash Brothers and you know,
Okay.
Play some 2K.
probably lose, but hey, man.
Yeah, so we have like a weekly schedule. If you have Discord, it's like a server chat room for gamers. You could come to the venue, look us up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever, and join our Discord server. There you could have a more intimate experience with us. You could
Uptown
chat.
Gaming. On
Yeah.
Discord.
Join that
Uptown
Discord.
Gaming on Discord. You could even come to our
Thank you.
restaurant here on 4455 Broadway and even scan any QR code, and you'll see our Discord server, and you could join. And then there you could talk to any of the admins and also interact with our entire community. There we have it split off in different games, Smash, Street Fighter, lo que sea. And those communities will talk back with you there, like, and talk shit or hang out. They even plan their own things in there. But physically here, we have programming. So right now, set in stone, every Thursday, Smash Bros. is Smash Bros. Night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Classic.
Behind that, obviously, we got the happy hour 5 to 9. But during that time, we got the tournaments running. We usually do registration 7, start the brackets around 8. And then they come in, they register on site, and then we just get rocking. And then they just compete here. People have a good time. They enjoy the show. and then that's how it be for different tournaments each day. And then Friday, same thing, but Street Fighter 6. And yeah,
Fire.
each day we try
Come
to
and
plug in
play.
like a
Come and get
popular
your
game.
ass whooped over here.
No, yeah, they nice, and mind you, we haven't been open that long, but we're growing, and like each week we get new killers come in, shit talkers or really nice players or okay players, but we encourage everybody.
Trash player.
Trash. They be the most fun, the trash players. Yo.
Trash. You can still come. Get
Yeah,
your 3
you know what we
beers,
call them?
and you know.
I call them the Ivan Manitos. Yes.
Yeah, shout out
Wow.
to shout out to Manitos Gaming.
He knows I'm his number
Manitos
one
Gaming.
Do you guys have a 2K tournament?
2K is coming up actually this Wednesday. We're doing our
Okay.
first 2K tournament.
Yeah, that's the game I play right there. That's
So
what I
real
play.
quick, I'm just trying to envision the tournament. So
Yeah.
Thursday night, ¿a qué hora?
Yeah. A las 7.
So at 7, I come
Yeah.
here, boom, ready for the tournament.
Mhm.
So it's I'm guessing like
We put a bracket together.
a
Yeah.
bracket together and just
There's a software, different softwares. Either most tournament organizers use a software called Challenge, or they use Start GG. And you can make your own profiles. You could pre-register yourself, or you can register on site. Most players register on site. They lazy or whatever. It don't matter. I register. I got my tablet. They come up to me, collect the fee. They put in. They put into the prize pool. The more players, the more money. So if you got like 20 players, you could be talking $100 to $300. And then we split that among top 3 or top 8, depending how many entries we got. And then they go home, and
That's
at
right.
the end of the night,
come play, bro. Like
Yo.
I'm trash,
and
man.
they get hyped. They want that money, and they at the end of the night, I give them cash, and then we take some pictures, have a good time, and then get some drinks.
That's what's up. What is like the most popular tournament you would say?
Smash.
Yeah, probably Smash Bros, but
Hey, man, I-
Street Fighter 6
I
is very
imagine.
close.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's doing.
I'll be on Smash. I do love that game. Damn, that brings me back as a little kid. Jesus.
No, yeah, Smash Ultimate is still rocking despite of like it being out for a minute.
And I want to add, there's a game that was very popular that they actually they're remaking, or a brand new series, and it's Dragon Ball Z Sparking Hero.
Ah, Spark
So-
Zero.
So that's something.
Right there, you lost me. I don't know what you're talking about right there.
It's pretty popular, but I just believe locally people would really be interested.
People resonate
That's
with
dope, yeah.
Dragon Ball Z in general.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about Z Fighters, but Dragon Ball Z Fighters was huge. I mean, it's still a good game. It's not what it used to be. But when that thing came out, oh my god, that took over. Everybody was playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an anime fighter for those who don't know, but it's good. Wow.
Yeah. How do you guys balance? How do you balance the gaming and the bar aspects of the business?
I'll start it off and then
Claro, porque si
Yeah, go ahead.
nada más vengo y juego y no compro nada.
Yeah, so-
Tienen que comprar, tienen que
Claro,
comprar
tienes que beber, vengan a beber,
una vaina.
vengan a beber y vengan a
I'm
comer.
salesy, so I be telling them, yo, you don't want a shot? Come on,
Yo.
you're not a man.
La star tender.
You're not a man. You're not a man.
See, bro, like
don't take too long. Don't take too long for
You in here
the
drinking water.
Call you out. She'd be like, "You babysitting that? You
Oh,
should
yeah.
be wilding."
Okay. Absolutely.
They don't stay over there too long. She'd be like, "Yo, otra, you babysitting?" Nah, but
Hey man,
now we
that's
balance it.
That's
The first few weeks we didn't even do tournaments because we were trying to figure out our hospitality. Honestly, we're new operators, but we do have common sense, and we figure like if other owners could do it, we could do it too. So yeah, I would say the first few weeks we were just trying to get our hospitality down. By that I mean like make sure that the food was good, the drinks was good, that we get, and that everything that we did from a hospitality perspective was like on point, like making sure that people are served right, stuff like that. I hate going to a place and like they don't even greet you at the door, or you there for like 20 minutes, you don't even have a water. That would never happen here. We make sure of that. Like you come into that door,
claro,
Yo,
Johnny's calling
so-
you pussy right away.
never happen.
Like, dime.
that would never
They
happen.
don't come on a shot.
Everybody that comes here is family. We want to get to know you by name.
Yeah.
Come back. Hey, what's up? People come here and they just feel love, and they just want to come see us, say what's up, have a good time. And just like you said earlier, like the space is designed for you to talk to friends, chill, and be together. Like it would never be so loud in here that you can't talk like this.
Yeah.
So
I just want to add, my first encounter coming here, I can stand by what you said, because when I walk into this particular venue, the lighting was welcoming. I was greeted by her, so I felt welcomed. But it was just the environment is something that, like, you notice as a customer, you notice, okay, it's dark, you know, people is in their own areas, but that wasn't the case here. So I do want to like commend you
Thank
for
you.
just the visionary. And
I want to ask you guys. I know it's probably one of the like probably the stressful, like very stressful, but like how was it? Actually preparing to open. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Well, I mean, she kind of said you guys had to like move.
I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her.
That was crazy, but
Yeah, it was stressful. Yeah.
For those who remember the last pie, there was a bar here, and then they had like the little cafe area thing there, whatever. But the bar that was here,
Oh my
oh,
God.
so you guys opened it
We-
with that bar here first?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
No, she-
It was
she's going
in-
back to the construction. We were heavily involved in the construction process
Yes.
ourselves, on top of the contractors, for at least almost a year. So we were in here metiendo mano. These floors, these walls, everything you see here
ripping everything
is our
apart,
hands.
like it
Wow.
was, yeah.
Like
You guys found bodega pizza here, basically.
yeah, but we had to like strip it from its core and like redo everything because the way we wanted the space to be built, it wasn't designed to be what we wanted it to be. So we had to like really redo all the electrical, rip out old areas, redo plumbing ourselves, and like whatever we couldn't do, we outsourced. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was basically that. Like that was stressful on its own. That construction part was insane. Then once we got everything set and done, we realized like, oh, what are we gonna sell? So like even the liquors, like buying the liquor itself, we're like, okay, we know the popular drinks, you know, your Henny, your Tito's, your Casamigos, your Don Julio's, but like I don't drink whiskey. He doesn't drink whiskey. None of our friends drink whiskey. So we're like, we had to call a bunch of our bartender friends and be like, hey, what do you guys sell over there? And we had to go to a lot of different bars for research purposes.
No, yeah.
And we would like watch their bar and be like, okay, so they sell that. We don't know what the fuck that is, but we know what that one looks good.
Yeah, we consulted with bartender friends, and we went to mad places and just like took notes and what we think will our
Shout
game.
out to Jasmine and Freddie. We love you
Yeah.
guys.
Shout out to them, definitely.
Shout out to
Guys,
them.
if you don't know where Uptown Gaming is, do you recall Bodega Pizza? Or if not, do you recall Apartment 78 for the real OGs out there?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
throwbacks.
geez.
Yeah.
It's in the same place.
Eso son para la gente de aquí, tú sabes.
It's fucked up what they did to Apartment 78. I got the scoop behind the whole closing, but that's something for another day.
It's another story.
We get customers that remember that place and they're like, oh my God, you guys have no idea because you guys are young. And I'm like,
Wow.
you're absolutely right. Because I barely
What's
went
that
out.
though? What was that? Like
Club.
Bro, it was the spot, nigga. Aquí se armaba un típico, loco. Salía sudado de arriba abajo, bro. Like, crazy.
Oh yeah.
It actually still does go down, but they usually have like either La Marina or 207. The one on 809 was legendary. Shout out Big Time Spritz.
I don't know. Oh.
Shots, nigga. How has running a gaming bar changed your perspective on the gaming industry?
It's a good
You got-
question.
y ahí no frenamos. No.
No. On the gaming industry, I would say that gamers at the end of the day are people. Like they, you know, like I said, our target market is like young gamers that wanna have a good time, just chill, like have a drink, play some games, talk some shit. Like we don't focus on like hyper competitive. You most like the trash talkers could come here, get their ass beat in the tournament, and still hang out and talk shit and come back. If you are a beast, like you 1 percentile, like you a beast of these top tournaments, and you want to come here and be a beast, by all means have fun. But you're not gonna have a good time here because here we encourage you to be charismatic, talk shit.
Yeah.
Habla mierda, trae un control y vaina. Like, yeah, they get salty here. Like they throw controllers, they break their sticks, they stomp, they storm out
Yeah.
of here. They get crazy. They really want to win.
They take it very serious when it's just a game.
But yeah,
you know
I
how
would
it
say
is.
it goes hand in hand, honestly, to that question. Like the gamers at the end of the day are young adults and they want to have a good time. They're just like us. Sometimes misunderstood, but they're just like us.
Not us, you. No me
They're
pongan-
not like us.
Now, you guys, you know, this is like kind of opening the door because a lot of people, well, I mean, a lot of gamers, you know, usually are just home,
Mhm.
trapped in their room
Yeah,
with their PC and stuff. I mean, hey, you guys open, you know, a business that they can come in, see other gamers, you know, be a
Yeah,
part of.
you got it.
Know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
I'm gl-
actually play here, drink. You
I'm
don't
glad
have
for
to
that.
be home all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? You can come here and chill. So come here and chill.
No, yeah.
Claro.
That's the goal.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's exactly what another reason why we really want to do this. So get the gamers out of the crib.
Yeah, a lot of gamers are antisocial
Mhm.
or socially awkward or whatnot. Bébete dos frías, a ver si tú no empiezas a hablar. Porque dime.
That's how it be. They come here, they have one or two, and then they open up and they just have and they meet more friends, and then they come with their boys and friends, and
Exactly, man.
they just chill.
I don't think this question was asked, but I wanted to just put it out there. Can you guys name the number one game that made y'all passionate about gaming? Because you
Mhm.
guys have like a passion or a vision. Can you
Mhm.
tell us the number one game?
Esa no tiene uno.
Has to have one.
So difícil a mí.
Es difícil, pusito.
I know you are Halo.
Qué difícil me la pusiste.
You're Halo.
No, yeah.
24/7.
For me, it's the Halo series in general.
Halo, damn.
Yep.
Halo, especially Halo 2, Halo 3. Like I was fiending on that game. Like
You remember your rank in Halo 3?
I was like 50 on everything MLG. I was a crackhead.
believe
Like
you.
I was wilding. Like
I don't know what Halo was, but I used to play back in elementary school where everybody would download it on the computer.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know which one it was.
Combat Evolved, probably the first one.
It was like, yo,
it used to be, I'm
that
telling
shit
you,
used to be
it was every
crazy at
after high school, after middle school, it would just be straight home, hop
Yeah.
on the Xbox, talk shit in the matchmaking lobby. That's a whole nother topic, the matchmaking lobby.
Yeah,
how
yeah,
they
of
are
course,
now.
of course. Yeah.
And you just talk shit with your boys, and then you just jump in, play some free for all, warm up, go on matchmaking, go online, carve a few, just and then just be there all day. You don't sleep. Next day, high school,
Do it
same
again.
thing.
you know, was my shit was like capture the flag.
Capture the flag.
Was it the first one where it was like a desert map
Yeah.
and you would like drive to like the other ends where it was like a
and you gotta
base?
side with the flag like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know how
that's
petty I was?
crazy,
Mind
bro.
you, it's 4 or 5 of your boys against the team. The main thing is against a Warhog, and you just go 90 across the map. They shooting at you, whatever. You kill them, drop
That shit
their
used to
flag.
be the
Yo,
shit.
and then you just jump in the back with the flag and you just there trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yo, there was just a hype that we're never gonna get again. Like
I just want to say
That shit was great.
interrupt. I still remember my rank in Halo 3. That was the first game that got me into competitive. I was exactly a major
Mhm.
grade 3.
Major Grade 3.
But the problem was you needed certain like qualifications to reach
brigadier?
the brigadier
Brigadier.
commander, one of the two.
Yeah,
Like,
it was Brigadier, then 5-star Brigadier, and then you became like a general.
yeah, but it was very tough for me, so I just stayed at
No,
that
you had to be
rank.
good to even break Brigadier. Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. You like, you know, I was like hyper competitive. I was like 1 percentile. I was like very close. Like especially me and my friend Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. Like Aaron was, and my friend Aaron was even better than me. But like my friend Aaron, who I grew up with most of my life, he actually played like competitive, like MLG main stage. Like he was there with the pros, and he continued for a bit. Like life hit me, and I went another way. But like at another world, I could have like been up there, like playing. Like I was really, I'm telling you, I was in there.
So he was gaming for money, your friend?
Yeah, for money. Yeah, so you get sponsored. You go to tournaments and you win real life money. Now MLG is dead pretty much these days. We don't know if it'll come back. But going back to the matchmaking thing, like that shit talking, that jail chat that we used to have in matchmaking back in the day in Modern Warfare and Halo 2, Halo 3, we're never gonna get it again.
You haven't mentioned Gears, which
Gears
was
of
my
War.
that was my, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That was my calling.
I was
call.
thinking about it too.
That was my calling.
Gears of War, I've never played that.
Gears of War, Modern Warfare, and Halo 3, when those 3 games were out at the same time, that was the golden era of shooters. Halo 3, in my personal opinion, is the founding father of all FB, like what we know today as like shooters. Like just the bone structure of what all the shooters you have now come from Halo 2, Halo 3. They started this bandwagon of matchmaking, 5v5, 4v4 correctly, like symmetrical maps. Like they started that, and then other games came on after that. They're the founding fathers of shooters. Yeah, everybody started taking it from there.
It revolutionized what gaming was, in
Mhm.
my opinion. It was just very
Especially for
huge.
shooters.
Yeah.
You would hear the, oh,
Yeah.
son.
Oh, I
That shit
fall
was
asleep
crazy.
Oh man.
Well, the series is pretty hard too. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Well, Halo?
The Halo series.
Oh yeah, and
No,
legendary.
no,
Yeah,
no.
now people spend all night just trying to beat one map on legendary. You get hit one thing, ping, you're dead. Like notorious for being really difficult campaign on legendary.
Guys, what has been your most memorable moment and why?
Memorable moment here.
Memorable moment.
That I specify. You mean here?
Yes, here and at the bar since you guys open.
For me, it's just meeting the customers, getting to know them. Like we have regulars already, like Logan and Regan. Love them. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with them. Shout
out.
to them.
Logan.
Shout outs to who else? And we know so many now.
We have a lot of like,
Jacob,
yeah.
my favorite babysitter. Yo lo jodo tanto a él, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just meeting the customers and getting to know them, and just like even if I'm not a gamer like you guys,
Yeah.
like I just love talking to them and like making fun of them and jodiendo. Like they like
Yeah.
that shit. They like the aggressiveness.
So there was never a night like, oh my god, we killed it tonight. We made
We've
X
been,
amount of money, and
we've been doing
we had
better.
So many people.
I would say
here,
show.
you know.
I would say, yeah, we've had some nights that we're doing better and better. But like we're so ambitious that we're not where we need to be at yet. You know, I guess we're still pretty young. We're still pretty like we haven't been here that long, so our numbers are still could get even better as we grow the crowd. I would say memorable. We have like positives and negatives. Obviously, like this heat wave these past few days has been terrible. So I would say on the negative memorable, this past Friday was terrible. Like the heat wave was like destroying all of our breakers and messing with our electricity. We had an event here and we had to like figure it out.
Thursday
Back in the
night,
bar in the kitchen, everything was shutting
everything
down
shut down
back to
back
back.
Oh my god.
everything.
Me and my uncle up and down redistributing power across different appliances, different places,
I
and
had to
everything
write down
kept
orders and
tripping.
give it to the chef.
God
Esta
I had to
estaba
write
ahí,
the
mira.
names. I'm like, yo, what's your name?
None of the machines were working because they were overheating. So she was grabbing a notepad, writing the food orders on a little piece of paper, bringing it back to the chef. That's how it was. So that was like quite a humbling moment, even for all of us here, and even the servers. Like shout out to them that they're pulling it through.
Yeah.
And then I would say on a positive, we've had some good nights, especially on Street Fighter and Smash, like that we've actually packed the place out and everybody's standing and they're watching the matches. The game is close, they yell, they get hype, and you feel the energy in the room. Like those moments like that is like what we live for. Like when I feel that energy in the room of them yelling and like, oh yeah, let's go. Like moments like that make it worth it. Like everything we struggle, we go through like on the regular. Like we want more of those. So we just want to recreate that hype over and over again.
We recently had a drag show here. And
Yeah.
God, I love
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
It was dope.
No, it was lit though. It was lit.
It was dope.
Como dicen allá, shout out to la comunidad. or whatever.
Sí.
For sure.
No, they lit. It was lit.
God,
Shout out to
them.
them. Shout out to them.
Guys, so I see a lot of screens in the back. You guys at home probably can't see it, but maybe you guys could come in and see them in real life.
Mhm.
Yes.
So if I come here with a date, you guys will set me up back here. I'm guessing on one
Yeah.
of these screens.
Let me paint you the
And I
picture.
could just
This is how it goes. A couple comes in. Oh, hey, loves, what do y'all want? Oh, here's our menu. Boo, boo, here's some water. Está bien. Let me get a Yoshi's Island and a Supersonic. Tato, boo, boo, boo. How do I get the games? Got you right now, baby. Luigi!
Mm.
Luigi sale ese cuartico ahí, boo, boo, boo. They want controllers. Arregla esa vaina. That's it.
Mhm. Yeah. So
there you go. That's
Yeah.
a nice
Bada
little
bing.
date.
Luigi and Angel are the ones you go to for the games. I mean, no me esa vaina. Don't ask me like, oh, what games you have here? Mi amor.
during tournament, most gamers bring their own controllers because they like playing with their controllers. But
Yeah.
if it's like a casual people, they're not gonna be. They can walk around with a PS5 controller in their pocket. They could just go on a date.
Yeah.
So
We might get those now.
we have extra here. We just lend them to you. Whatever game you want to play, if it's the Xbox, Switch, or PS5, we just lend it to you for the day. People are pretty honest. We're not really worried about the people taking anything. That rarely, almost like never happens.
No, y este Nueva York, no
I
sabes.
mean, we'll see how it goes. So far, so good.
Yeah.
And we just lend it to you, and then you just play whatever with your shorty or whoever, and that station is basically like a table. When you order anything you need from their server,
Mhm.
keep an eye on you, make sure you well taken care of, and sometimes they move. We encourage people to move around here. You go to most restaurants and you kind of come oficial ahí la mesa. You don't feel the need to be moving around. Here we tell you, hey, está comiendo aquí. Feel free to grab your food, drink, move around. You want to move to another table, you can. You want to go to the bar, you can. You want to go to play whatever system is available, you can. And you just move around and we'll
And
whatever
for
you
the
need, we got you.
non-gamers, we also have tabletop games
Yeah, we
that I
got
spent
tables.
a lot of money on. Okay, they're themed. There's
Yeah, that's facts. though,
Dragon Ball
'cause
Z Clue. There's Monopoly. Sailor
Games
Moon.
those type of games are fucking
Oh, yeah.
expensive. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sometimes people come in, they grab the dominoes, the Uno cards. They have a Monopoly game here on the bar.
Those
So
are
it's not-
more like contentious, those to me, than video games, because that gets really like spicy.
Intense.
Oh, yeah.
I have a
Domino games.
I have a
I want smoking Uno. I fuck with
Yo.
Uno.
I have a Uno Mercy, and when I feel like, you know what, this couple looks too happy, vamos a destruir esta relación aquí. Play this. There's a card that's like, what is it? Draw 10. My man's what?
Now that Uno no mercy, no joke. Nah.
That's-
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
different type of one.
No, yeah, there's
Okay,
hybrids.
Okay.
One's there.
There's a whole bunch of Uno hybrids,
crap
with different
there.
rules
Oh,
that are not
okay.
the standard. That
I didn't even
already
know
evolved.
that shit.
No, yeah.
That's-
And then we have
There's one card that skips everybody and it's your turn again.
El Diablo.
Like, God damn. Nah, but when people see the draw 10, they're getting tight.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I'm
Bro.
back
I'll
there.
stop playing.
I'm back there making drinks like, yes, break up.
But yeah.
Guys, besides your current concept, are there any upcoming changes or new features that customers can look forward to?
The pizza.
Yes.
Ahí viene pizza por ahí.
Pizza.
You like pizza? Come on
Yeah.
down.
So funny story, when we were trying to open, we were really trying to get like originally like a pizza chef from the beginning, but they just weren't biting. People we interviewed just weren't good. Nyames, like it was just people weren't good. Be surprised, like it's hard to hire good people.
Yeah.
Like you think that like there's a plenty of jobs out there. It's just that people are just people. So we had trouble hiring good people.
Yeah.
No, that's facts, though. That's facts.
I get it.
And we had trouble like for a while hiring good people. So shout out to the team we have now. We're blessed.
Facts.
I was through a reference of, we have a lot of streamer friends, by the way, that come here and that we made through the years. Shout to a streamer friend of ours. He put us in touch with a chef that was looking for another employment. Spoke with him. He came in. He was cool. We gave him an opportunity. He's been killing it here. He's like a general cook. He does a little bit of everything, but I'm just helping, giving him the resources to get better and better. And he could cook almost anything. But I sent him to pizza school recently, and then now we're gonna get rocking with the pizza this week. So yeah, hopefully we can start selling some pizza.
Uptown Gaming if you want pizza.
Yeah,
And that smoke.
yeah.
Oh, and then after that, somebody's obsessed with coffee. So he wants to open up like a cafe in the morning.
Yeah.
You can come.
Smart.
in.
That's
You want-
smart.
That's smart.
We're doing like a phased approach.
Yeah.
So, the beginning, like we have phases of things we want to unleash, but I'm excited for the cafe. We have a ton of like coffee equipment and stuff here. So in the morning, I want people to come in,
You're gonna have your
enjoy the
boring music.
Wi-Fi, and
What's the boring music is?
enjoy some good lo-fi music.
Esa vaina.
Like,
Esa vaina.
Y tú quieres jugar
and just
también.
do your job. You working there, good Wi-Fi,
Oh,
un
man.
cafecito, a little croissant,
Just
a little bacon, egg, and cheese.
just picturing it in my head, that could be
Calm,
huge sort of
a
thing.
nice little calm environment. Después ya, hasta las 4, teteo. Nah,
That's
but
smart, man.
Yeah, then we transition
sure.
to the bar around 3 or 4. But that's the dream scenario once we open up the cafe later on. We don't have a set date because we still have a lot to iron out. But I'm more excited for the cafe than the bar.
I wanted to add that cafe idea. I see it so good in my head because we're the generation now that we're getting older.
Mhm.
The generations before us, they didn't grow up into gaming as much as we did. So I can perfectly see a man in his 30s or 40s coming in for coffee because the vibe is good,
Mhm.
checking his emails, and it's such a good feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be real.
Y las mujeres también. Vienen pila de mujeres para acá también. Tírense. Claro.
Bebé café.
Chimear.
Gracias a beber café y hablar de la novela.
Espresso martinis. Nah.
We don't do martinis here. I don't do martinis. Man, esa vaina.
Vamos a ver.
Mm, esa vaina.
Add it to the menu, maybe.
Yeah.
See?
Somebody else will do that.
Tú quieres un martini, you fucking
When we just
No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
school, when we took the classes and they did the martini and the Manhattan, I think was class. Yo cogí un pique. I was like, yo, whoever comes into that bar asking for a fucking martini, you're gonna get a beer in a cup. No me jodan.
Oh, you.
Extra dry martini con $3 y esto y lo otro. Brinca 3 veces. Mire.
No, la de be wildin'.
No, Samantha from Sex and the City.
They be wildin' with the martinis.
What's the
Like,
shit with the-
simple,
What's the shit with the
simple
olive
drink.
in it? Is
And
that
they
a
be like, oh,
is that
I
a
want it.
dirty martini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The olives.
With olives. Yeah.
That's simple though. But some of them,
Some of them
they come in and they be like,
This is not Starbucks,
I
man.
want it upside down, holographic, sideways with a lemon twist.
El
Like, what?
diablo.
No, I'm like, nah, we don't got that.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that anyway?
They have their purposes. Like,
El
you'd be surprised how intricate martinis can get.
That's why I don't do them.
We-
We don't got.
We ran into those. I mean, we could do it. Like, we ran into it at
No, we
bartending
can't.
school,
Stop saying
but
that.
it was like,
We can't do it.
it's
I
too
can't do
much.
it. I'm not doing them.
Okay.
I'm not doing them.
Guys, top 5 games of
El
all
Diablo.
time. Claro, we gotta talk about the games. What's your top 5? Top 5.
I don't even know
Si no me la
games.
pusiste difícil ahorita. Me la pusiste difícil.
El top 5 ahí.
I would
I
say
give you what I
Es
know.
difícil, me la
This is
pusiste.
based on what I know.
Nah, it should be easy for me. But I'm gonna let you guys go
What
first.
games do you like?
Okay, I don't know their names.
All right.
I remember when I was growing up, there was a Mario game, and at the end of it, you had to fight like a big ass hand. That one was cool when I
On
was
the
growing up.
64?
¿Qué sé yo?
I
Pero
guess.
dime tú.
all right.
I would have to call my uncle for this shit. Like, I don't know.
Or you probably know. Right?
Based on the hand, which one? Which
Yeah, it was like a big. It's
Paper
like a big
Mario?
glove. It was a big glove, and he had to like jump and kept. That gave me nightmares.
you
Actually.
talking about the original Smash the Melee?
I don't know.
Yeah,
How did the
See
controller
whole point
look?
of it?
That does sound
It
like
was-
Smash.
You saying Smash?
And
The final boss. It's
Yeah,
the
it was
hand.
the final boss. It was the hand.
Yeah, you had to beat it up.
That one used to.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm
That's
like,
what
I
loved
do
it.
remember that shit. The fucking big ass hand you're talking about. Yeah.
Now, top 5. Obviously, everybody's top 5 is different. Top 5 is asking like, what's your top 5 rappers? What's your top 5 like
Yeah,
food?
facts.
You really gonna get to know somebody based on their top 5. So, I would say for me, there's no best games, but from an influence perspective, my top 5 is Kingdom Hearts 1,
Oh,
What? Come on.
Kingdom Hearts
Hearts.
1.
Oh, okay.
I would say Halo 3. I would say Mega Man Legends for the PS1, Mega Man Legends 2. Man, this next
Wow,
two.
Mega Man Legend.
I really like the
everything.
I really like the bouncer from the PS2. It's a really like niche game, but I thought it was fire. And then
You want me to turn that off?
the Armor Core series. And then I really like the bouncer from PlayStation 2. And then you know what? I'm gonna replace the bouncer with Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh,
That's a good game.
Yeah.
Wait,
Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, fire.
what?
And then 5, I gotta put Armored Core Another Age, like one of the original Armored Core games for PS2 as well. Yeah, I would say those are the most influential games that I like. Even though the PS5 got some fire games, like special shout out God of War, Spider-Man,
God of War.
amazing
God of
games,
War is a
amazing
good
games.
game.
Shout out to Kratos.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
No, Assassin's Creed was trash. For
the latest ones, man.
Call of Duty's good. That's a good game too.
top 5, Link? Top 5, Link.
I will have to go with. Damn, I played this game on GameCube. It's a baseball game. It's called MVP. EA MVP 2004. I don't know. That's the greatest baseball game I've ever played in my life. I don't care.
Nice.
2K, because that's really what I really play, honestly. I mean, I can't really tell you the year because to me, it changes here and there, but it's kind of the same game to me.
The release changes.
Yeah. Call of Duty. I would have to say Modern Warfare was probably the best one for sure.
2, the one with the nukes, the first nukes.
Yeah. What is that? Was that 3? Was that 3? Super Smash. You got to put Super Smash there. I would have to. And for my last one, it's always nostalgic for Need for Speed. Need for Speed Underground.
Wow.
I was, you had to say Underground.
That game
That
is
music is
special.
fire in
That's
that game.
a special
The
game.
music was good in that game too.
That's a special game. But yeah, that's my top 5.
Need for Speed got like a special place in a lot of people's hearts.
What about you two?
Just being
you-
chased.
Andy's a gamer, which I
Bro,
didn't really like.
that game
You
is.
play Burnout? Do you play
Yeah,
Burnout?
yeah, I played it.
Yo, I would say if I had a 6, Burnout 3.
Should have made a picture of
Revenge.
myself.
They should put a Burnout for PS5.
So I personally, just like you 3, I have a good relationship with games. I don't play as much now because of
2.
age.
'Cause I don't play that much.
No, but you said you have experience, professional button masher.
That's true.
So not in order, I would definitely put most impactful. I'd put Gears of War 2, which was huge for me. I'd put Gears of War 2. Most recently, I would add I'm a Monster Hunter player.
Oh, nice.
Monster Hunter to me is just amazing what that does. You basically team up with people locally or through the internet and you slay monsters and dragons. Like, it's insane.
Cosmetics is fire in that game.
Yeah, and the most recent one was only on the Switch. Imagine on like the Xbox of P5. It's gonna be crazy.
The best swag in terms of armor and like
Yeah. So Gears of War, Monster Hunter. Personally, me, what Grand Theft Auto did, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Damn, I
That
forgot about Grand Theft Auto.
great, yo.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, no, what that did, oh my god.
That's
I
top
remember
10. Top 10.
yeah, top 10 for sure.
I had to bring one of my parents to buy the games because I wasn't old enough.
Damn that shit. That's when the M8 for mature came out.
yeah. So those three, I would say I'm pretty big on Apex Legends as a
Nice.
shooter. And then the fifth one, which revolutionized, it's actually on the screen behind them. It's Pokemon.
Well, Pokemon.
Competitive Pokemon. Pokemon in general is top 3 greatest games ever. And that's from an adult. The things you could do, the memories, long lasting.
I don't even want to say mine because I'm gonna sound like the only sellout here.
Well, go ahead and be a sellout. Go ahead and be a sellout.
Number one,
Do worse than me.
Mario Caballito.
Ay, ay,
El
ay.
Diablo, ¿cuál es ese?
Mario,
¿Cuál es ese?
when they first got Luigi and they got the cape and then he could fly.
Yeah.
Bro, to
I used to
this
play
day,
that.
I have not finished that game.
The little cape, little white cape.
The what?
We got the little white cape.
The-
The little cape.
No, it was a yellow cape.
yellow
cape.
It was a yellow cape that you get Yoshi,
Mhm.
and then this like hidden levels, bro. Fire.
Mhm.
Okay, Sonic 2.
Mm.
Not one.
Damn,
not
Sonic
three,
is a good game.
Sonic 2. Okay. GTA.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes.
GTA,
GTA.
of
You
course.
have to.
Did you guys?
Which one?
Did you guys fuck with Vice City?
Vice City is my
Yeah.
favorite one. San Andreas is a bit close, but
It's a bit
I don't know. With Vice City, it's just something different with Vice City. I always love Vice City.
Yeah, Vice City was fire.
I played it. I just don't remember it.
Mm.
I remember
alright.
the scenes, but
Oh, yeah, you was in Miami. You was like fucking Tony Montana, basically.
Oh, you got 3 so far?
Okay. My other two.
Mm-hmm.
You get Tetris.
No.
I was thinking that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was.
I'm gonna say God of War.
Mhm.
God
That's
of
a good
War
game.
is definitely fire, and COD.
Nice.
There you
See,
go. That's the sellout list.
I can
I
tell
mean,
you what
that's
I
a
like
secret.
watching him play.
What are you
What's
like
that?
watching?
What's
him
that?
play?
Anything where he loses.
Oh.
So I love watching him play the one with the car. What is
She
it?
not I'm nice though.
What's the one with the car with the soccer? The Rocket League, right?
Rocket League's fire.
That's big.
Yeah.
I get too competitive. When he fucks up, I get mad. I'm like, what the like I be going off.
She just likes to see you mad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does he
God
get
of War
salty?
was
Does he
also-
get salty? Like, what's
And I
his
don't help.
reaction?
I don't help.
You don't help.
Like he would. I think what was the last game
It's
he
like
played
double
recently?
salt.
Like he would play God of War.
And she be like in the back, like she's the one playing.
Like he was playing God of War, and it was like some monster he had to beat or whatever it was, and it was like a heavy boss, so he couldn't beat it. So he gets so mad, and I'm like, stop hanging out with Ivan. Si tú no juegas con Ivan, Ivan, es que ese hombre asara a la gente. Ivan no sirve.
You know, God of War, the latest God of War.
What is wrong with you? I'm like, what?
No, the latest God of War is especially those like hidden bosses. They're broad like and the latest one like those I forgot what they're called.
So mad.
The Valeries.
The harpies. There was the harpies, and the first one was the harpies. The Valerie harpies, and then the second one was these like these titans, like these like armored, like you fight these like armored titans, like, but they're all beasts. Like the easiest one is harder than the hardest boss in the game. Like it's harder than the main storyline boss.
Yeah. PlayStation 5 has great exclusives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I barely experienced the PlayStation because I was just heavy on Xbox. Like some of the games that we've named were like exclusives. But God of War is definitely like up there, I would put.
I was gonna ask PS5 or Xbox, but I'm assuming already
I
PS5.
was a PS5. My personal opinions, you know,
I'm
how they say
a
the real-
PS5 guy.
The real ones, my personal opinions went from PS2 to 360 to what is it? What did I put?
You know what the shit is with the 360?
Yeah,
The
Xbox One,
rings of
PS3.
death, bro.
The Rings of Death. I went through that phase.
Bro,
You
I
man,
couldn't-
6 o'clock, and then I was outside
Bro.
playing Manhunt, and then when I got it back, I kept playing.
Tú sabes cuántas veces we sent that shit to go get fixed? I stopped playing that shit. I was
Oh
tired.
no, yeah.
¿Sabes cuántas veces eso no pasó? Como 3 veces.
You,
We had to send that shit.
you ever do the little cold rag on top of it to calm it down?
Nah.
Yeah, that was a trick. You're supposed to put I got a little cold rag.
Maldito abanico el diablo.
Basically, it was overheating, like type shit.
Exactly.
I don't think you guys experienced the Ring of Deaths like I did.
I did. I went through it like 4 times.
Yeah, but not on Christmas Day, my brother.
El diablo. brother.
Imagine turning on your Xbox on Christmas Day,
And
and,
it's red.
that's what you got.
Yeah,
I promise you.
you had to send that in to get it fixed. There was no other way to get it fixed. But I
I
was
was
like
like
this.
refurbished, you know.
Yeah,
it was-
I'll say this though. When I sent that in, that happened to me. The first time it happened to me, because it happened to people multiple times. It was like early in the summer. So I sent it in. They said you ain't getting this back to like 2 or 3 months.
What?
So
yeah, it will take a
It'll
while,
take a
bro.
while.
We'll take a while.
it was a lot. It was happening to a lot of people.
Yeah. If you like first, like when they first dropped
Got the
and you got it,
Mm-hmm.
you were fucked.
Yeah,
You
so
were getting it.
that summer I was outside, pretty much.
Yeah.
Boys just like, okay, fuck it.
Because it's kind of like, if you really think about it, it's like when new cell phones drop too, or like
Yeah.
just new technology always, you know, has
See,
bugs.
we learned that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
We learned that going through. I think the Red Ring of Death, era, know better now about buying
Yeah.
things thinking when they drop. But now they buy anything, we wait just in case.
Yeah, bro.
Things
Because
exploding.
usually the first thing when it drops, it always comes, you know,
Some problems.
something with something, a bug, or
I don't buy nothing opening day no more. You know,
Yeah.
wait that.
Talking about consoles, what's your favorite console of all time?
PlayStation, bro.
PlayStation? Which
PlayStation.
one? 2, 3,
PlayStation 2.
4? PlayStation 2?
I would have to agree with you with 2. I have
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation
My
2.
personal
plenty
opinion,
memories
The
with-
plethora of games that PS2 had, incomprehensible.
PS2 is a shit.
PS2 has so many
PS2.
games, like, and then a huge collection of PS2 games became greatest hits, and then greatest hits like are some of the best games ever. Like, you got the Ratchet and Clank series, you got Jack and Dexter series, you got Dark Cloud, you got the Kingdom Hearts series. Like, just so much came out of the
That's
PlayStation 2.
facts.
Like,
So if y'all had to choose between the two, which ones would y'all
What 2?
like in terms of the Xbox franchise or the Sony franchise? Like which one would you side?
Sony.
I love Halo.
I'm an outcast. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Sony.
I love Halo.
Like Sony?
Oh, you don't.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
You have to cap it at different generations. If we're capping it at like the 360 generation, yeah, 360. But yeah, I'll have to say Sony in the long run. And I love Halo. Like, it breaks my heart. Like, it breaks my heart. But I would say Sony.
Oh.
Is there a reason though? Like, can you give me just one reason, or you two link that you feel so adamant?
Options. I'll say just so many more options. Like Xbox always did a terrible job with exclusives.
Yeah.
All they really have going for themselves at the time was Gears of War and Halo. After that, what do you really do?
Honestly, just bias. I just like the PlayStation more than, Microsoft. Sorry, Sony. I'm more of a Sony PlayStation kind of guy. So just bias.
After the PS4, like the Xbox just became a cable box. Like, people weren't really buying the cable Xbox.
That is true.
Cable box.
That is
Damn.
true.
That's facts.
Cable box is crazy.
I mean,
No,
you
it's
have
true.
Netflix and many smart devices. They
Yeah.
were promoting it like, oh, it's an entertainment device. You mean all the smart TVs? I already got Netflix and everything on YouTube.
Word. That's a good point.
Oh yeah, I don't want no minds.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna.
You know what
sound
I wish
like-
was better? That unfortunately died out because it came out at the wrong time. PSP.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it coming back?
PSP. I
I
don't
think they're making a new one.
I know that they either made or were already working on their own handheld, but the PSP was crazy ahead of its time. But unfortunately, the transition to new smartphones killed it. Like, they came out during a time where we were going from flip phones to the first iPhones, and everybody could just play mobile games, so it didn't really get to hit. But the little cartridges,
Oh, hell yeah.
just even the
I
nostalgia.
remember I had one. Yeah, it was
The
awesome.
little, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
that was the best.
Yeah.
And it was just a good. It was
Just I mean, I know like a lot of people use the Switch
that was a good
now.
system.
Like,
Yeah.
but if they do come out with I'm buying it.
If they come out with like a,
Because I know there's a, the Switch, but
If they
I
come
don't
out
own a
with-
Switch.
if they come out with like a Steam Deck type PSP powerhouse, I think it'll do good. People really like the PSP. And the
Imagine,
PS
handheld, you could just play your favorite games now. Like,
people
fucking
saw the-
walk in.
People saw the Nintendo Switch like it was like the second coming. Like, oh my,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
what you mean, the PS Vita and PSP? You had this already, but again, it died out, so people forgot.
Yeah.
It just didn't dock. But imagine if they would. Imagine the PSP would have docked. That would have killed.
This
They're
is
like,
why I'm
oh.
the bartender.
I'm sorry.
If you had to pick one game for the rest of your life,
Damn.
you can only play this one game. What game would it be?
Wait, under one condition, can I still play online?
Yeah, it's just that
Like,
one game.
okay.
Like if it's GTA, you can play story mode and you can play online, pero that's it. They should have never made
Fortnite
games.
is free though, bro.
They should have never made
Fortnite
games
is
that you
free.
can save the game
Well,
because with Mario Caballito, you will always keep playing it and never pass it, and will always play it. Now I play God of War, pass it. That's it. I'm not touching it.
I mean, some people like to
Side note.
keep beating the game. You know,
Yeah.
people do that. I play it multiple times and beat it multiple times. Damn, but one game?
One game. What game would it be?
That's a good question. Because even I'm stuck.
No lie.
I would go with 2K,
It'd
man.
probably be like Halo Infinite. Like right now, I still play Halo. Not as much as I used to, but if I had the opportunity to only play one game, I play Halo Infinite.
Would you
Because-
say that's your favorite game?
No, Halo 3 is my favorite game. But Halo 3 is so limited compared to Halo Infinite.
Okay.
Like if you let me play Halo Infinite forever and I can go online, I know the game has a ton of content and it keeps changing and updating. We get new armors, we get new modes. Halo 3, after many years of being out, like a decade, it got stagnant. Wow, Halo 3 is all nostalgia at this point. There's no new content. So yeah, either Halo Infinite or if you can give me like a collection, like if you count like a collection as a game, maybe the Master Chief Collection, where I can play all the Halos in that one disc.
That's 5 games though.
Yeah, but I'm that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like throwing a little loophole.
No.
Yeah,
Cheating a little bit.
Let me
Cheating.
say
cheating a little
the
bit.
Metal Gear Solid collection.
Metal
You
Gear
can be playing
Solid.
forever.
you say I could have one disc.
That is a good game. Remember when you were like on the hallway and you'll see like, you know, how you could peep that there was like, you know, one of
Guard?
the guards and
Yeah.
you could like knock on the thing. Oh, I love doing that.
People don't understand. Like Metal Gear had like a profound like cultural impact, especially like in the hood.
Yes.
Like
That's a fucking
the whole
good
box
game.
thing.
You still hear the sound everywhere.
ring, ring.
DJs have it. Everybody has that sound.
That was my ringtone for mad long, and then eventually I kept hearing it in other places too much. I just took it off because then everybody had it. Snake. Dun, dun, dun.
Did you say the game?
Yeah. I said 2K.
Oh, 2K. I'm sorry, you didn't
No,
expand.
yeah, I just said 2K.
Any 2K?
I'm going to sound so outcast.
Now, honestly, I just because like I said, the thing is with 2K, like, yeah, like the shooting things change. You got to learn the shooting, but it's kind of the same game. But if I would have to pick, it would probably be 2K16. I think
Wow.
that was a crazy year for 2K.
For me, I don't want to say.
Street Fighter.
Okay, I'm between two. I was thinking Street
Okay.
Fighter, but the one with Laura, because that's my bitch. I love her.
Five.
Okay.
But don't kill me.
Does it have to have the
In-
big buttons, or are you good with a
Oh, no,
controller?
controller.
Oh, you're good with a
But
controller.
don't kill me. Injustice. Because I love Flash and I love Harley Quinn. So I was like obsessed.
Oh,
When it
I'm
came
like-
out, I was like,
Injustice is a good game.
and Angel's like, let go of the game. I'm like, no.
Oh, I want to add Batman Arkham Knights to my.
Arkham.
Give me DC fan. Great.
Not
That's it.
solid. Nah,
Yeah.
the Arkham series.
The
is
one they
far-
did with the family trash. Jesus Christ! I wish they would have never even
Oh,
done that game.
the new, yeah, it was the newest one, right?
It was trash.
Yeah.
Basura. What thing is?
Yeah. Nah, the first Arkham series, beast. Those were ahead of its time too. The way you could like explore the city and stuff like that
Yeah.
with Batman,
Fire.
just beat people up.
Fire.
That like compounded the whole Batman be stomping people like
Yeah.
get everybody out like
What game is this?
Spider-Man is a good game.
Batman.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Andy, el tuyo.
So two come to mind. Obviously Grand Theft Auto. If I only had to choose one, I'm torn between Grand Theft Auto.
Like, you're gonna play one game.
Yeah.
It's between Grand Theft Auto and Pokemon. So I'm leaning more towards Grand Theft Auto, but I could switch between either or.
What's your favorite game?
San Andreas for Grand Theft Auto and Pokemon, I'd say Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
What do you do after you catch them all?
Question.
Pause.
Make them mate.
Hey, you're-
New Pokemon.
No.
Let
Briefly,
'em
there's
go.
a lot of things to do. You can interact with people online. There's this mechanic called shining hunting, which is like a 1 and 2,000th of a chance of catching a creature in an alternate color. That's what I invested hundreds of hours doing back,
Mhm.
like even when I was in college and stuff. So definitely between those two.
Getting a shiny and then
Bug.
trading it with the little link cable.
Oh no, that would never be me. I collected
They
those.
used to sell it.
We're talking about Pokemon.
That was a black market. The little
You gotta
Game
stop
Boy.
this mentioning.
They used to do that.
You really see how people hustle.
Here all
People
night.
hustle that.
Also,
Yeah.
shinies. They got some crazy.
We're gonna be here
crazy
all
looking How?
Yo, guys, we could go on all night talking about games.
Yeah, you keep mentioning. You said Zelda. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, Zelda. Completely forgot about the
Jesus
Legend of
Christ.
Zelda.
It'll come to you the classics.
All right, guys. A ver, vamos a despedirnos ya. Anything you guys want to get off, or anything that you guys might want to say? We'll take it from there.
Well,
Final thoughts. How about that? Final thoughts.
I would say final
Uptown
thoughts.
Game.
I would say thank you for you guys coming here. Thank you for
Well, thank
Thank
you
you for
guys.
having
Thank you
us.
for having
Yeah.
us. Yes.
letting us express our brand
And who we are.
through your crowd and our crowd. Hopefully our crowds interact and get to know each other. I think we all come from the same background, same place. Us meeting together just goes to show you, like, the stars are aligning. Something beautiful is happening uptown, or things are progressing. Overall, we just want people to
So,
yeah, we're always want people to come by, have a good time.
Yeah.
We're here at 4455 Broadway. We got the A train right there. We got the 1 train. If you feel to come by,
Bus right across the street.
yeah, if you feel to
Big
come
Belly.
by, play some games, have a drink, get some good food, and
Chocolate cake.
there's a lot in store for the space and for the community. This is a welcoming environment, not just for gaming, but for many artists. We have a lot in store here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're doing a podcast now. We have comedy nights in mind. We have karaoke nights in mind. We have like dancers coming here. So at the end of the day, it's also a space for artists and people to express themselves. Whether you're like I said, you're into merch, you're into like podcasting, painting, whatever. We created the space so that people can come here and enjoy it, not just for gaming, even though that's the primary purpose. So we look forward to sharing our vision of what we want Uptown Gaming to be with the community.
my aplauso.
Thank you. Well, thank you for having us. I would like to say you guys have an amazing place here. For the people here in Uptown. If you're on Broadway, I forget the actual address, but it's here on Broadway.
Or 455.
Uptown Gaming, come through. Thank you guys again. You guys.
If you're in Uptown, bro, if you're in Connecticut, you could be in California, you could be in North Carolina.
Yo le mando la yola.
Y si llega después de las 7, you could park right in front. You don't gotta pay
If you
for
could
parking.
Yes.
Vengan, that's it. So no, no.
Double park and encourage. It'd be like that uptown though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just want to add. I know I just met you guys, but I just hope that you guys stay driven, because from someone like you guys, who I'm born and raised in this community, I feel like what you guys offer, people within our age group will support. So all I ask is that you guys stay driven. I feel like you guys have like a very strong unit, you two, and I know you guys have other members, but you guys really do help
Thanks to the
each other.
drinking.
Yeah.
It's the
Just hope
drinking.
you guys just stay driven, because
Yeah.
it'll continue to grow.
Thank you.
Guys, stop fucking playing with us. Pull up 4455 Broadway, Uptown Gaming, live from the MC, the Dyckman podcast. Mira,
Yes,
no
sir.
la lleve di que para cómo es que se llama esta vaina, no la lleve para Mama Sushi, que te van a chapear todos los cuartos en Mama Sushi.
Nah,
Métela-
it's no
Expensive, yeah.
Métela aquí y dale 2 tragos a ver si es verdad la vaina, ¿ok?
Y dale un par de patadas en el
We have
juego.
the best drinks here. I promise.
4455 Broadway, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We out.
From the MC.
Live from the MC.